Alright. Alright, so this was their last set. Where do I get my UFO news? I don't know, man. You have to look around for it, and eventually you see more credible stuff or less credible stuff. Okay, so let's focus on Hbox, because I feel like we all know kind of like what Cody does. Yeah, what's up, Steven? We all kind of know what Cody does. So I'm curious, like... Dude, he just did 5 fairs in a row? Like, alright. Okay, I guess the up to rest. Sad that nobody seems to understand you. I think you just don't realize how clearly, like, way too irritated you're being. Like, you get that, right? Like... Yeah, okay, see, a lot of people don't know about this. This is the Hbox grab. Look, he waits here. And he tries to bait you into full hop back airing, and he just, so that he can grab you. He started doing it, like, sometime this year. Ooh, that was good. Yeah, there's like the three things that came out, those 3 videos. They keep saying they're gonna release more, so we just have to wait. You read it in an irritated voice. It's very harsh. The stuff you're saying, you get that, right? Dude, The Fault in Our Stars? Somebody gave me that book. A girl I know gave me that book, and I did not read it. I have no idea what it's about. I don't like the name, but... Was she about it? I don't know. I don't really like books very much. Look at him doing the Hbox grab. You guys are gonna see this a lot probably. Where he does this and he tries to bait this out and get the grab. A lot of side platform stuff. You see he does those edge cancel dares. See, look, he went for the Hbox grab again. Fiction is lame? You betcha. You betcha I'm lame. Is it like a guy in love with a terminally ill girl? I don't know. Oh, okay. I mean, I knew you were kidding. I know you don't think I'm lame, so that's why I just leaned into it. The books of the fiction section? No, I agree. Most books are not that good. Obviously, I know this from reading very few books, but... Whatever. I'm not going to comment on it. If I got hit by that Hbox grab, I'd scream. It happens a lot. I use books to learn stuff, not really to read stories. If I want a story, I'm gonna, like, read a manga or something. Okay. So, Hungrybox basically has just played in the corner this entire match. And fished for grabs. I think he wins this set. I think this is his 3-0. So we'll take a look at this and see why he gets that. Check this out. So look, iBDW angles his shield up like this, and then Hbox, because of... Dude, why is my space bar not working? Hbox angles his drill. This is like a Puff mix-up that not a lot of people know about. You can like move Puff's drill to poke Fox's feet. So look, he gets the shield poke. And he gets the grab because of that. He does this a lot on FD. He does like this power shield thing. It's pretty good. Obviously it doesn't make up for the fact that Puff just gets destroyed by Fox here, but didn't stop him from beating me there, so that was really good. What caused this grab? So it's just very obvious that Cody does a really good bait here and gets the grab punish. Had to listen to my Puff friend today tell me about how Puff is like 5th today. Puff is 5th. She's just broken in tournament. And at mid and low level. Like, Fox, Falco, Marth, and Sheik are all better than Puff. I think she's 5th, yeah. I think she's 5th, but she's broken in tournament, so, like... But in terms of actual character strength, she's definitely 5th. She might be 6th, actually, after Falcon, but not sure. Okay, look at how he gets this up air. So what he does is he waits until somebody full hops, and then he'll get this up air. So this, you're gonna see him go for that a lot, because that's like one of his biggest kill setups. Saint needs to learn to do this drill. That drill, he really needs to learn it. And then look, he drops off and he gets the guaranteed kill. And he gets the trade too. Beard looking strong. Thanks, man. Yeah, so then Hbox will almost... Thanks, Disco. Hbox will almost entirely play this matchup in the corner on this stage. But Cody's really good at pressuring him in the corner here. Because, like, basically the platform allows Puff to take center. And on FD, she can't take center. So she's actually better off in the corner because she can retreat off stage. Okay, so look at... Notice this. Look at what he does is... He gets low. He gets really low. And, like... If you look at this, if Fox does like a short hop, then Puff can hit him with like a short hop fair or a back air, and if he runs in, he can get grabbed. So a lot of time, okay, so Cody knows he's not supposed to full hop here, but it's really, really tempting to full hop here. So Cody does the full, and so Cody doesn't full hop, but Hbox still goes for the, that's why he goes for this up air here. Is because it's really tempting for Fox to full hop here. Like, really tempting. Cody knows to... Oops. Cody knows to hold shield there. Yeah, Cody knows to hold shield here and not get hit by this. This is like... This is the murder of Foxes right here. So, Cody knows to hold shield. And he knows to keep Puff in the corner. Notice how, like, if you're a noob in this matchup, when you get in this situation, what they'll do is they'll go way to the left side of the stage and start lasering for damage. But Cody knows that it's significantly better to simply keep Puff in the corner indefinitely. So look how he never goes past the center. He's keeping her in the corner, like, basically no matter what. Yeah, he gets caught by the up air into rest. Trade stocks. Hbox grabs while invincible. Makes a lot of sense. Look at... Dude, look at this! How is this possibly the best player in the world? Grab, grab. Grab, grab. Like... It's just bad. But he wants... What he wants is to win this, he really wants the rest. If he gets the rest at, like, this %, like, basically before he takes one more aerial, then Cody can't kill him. Maybe he could kill him now, but before he couldn't kill him, so he really wanted that to maybe get a stock lead and then camp it out. But now, see, look, now that he's at kill %, he doesn't have the option to rest without trading stocks. So now he's going to be a lot more, like, going for hits, like, rather than going for, like, trying to get a grab at 0. Oh, he got it, but this should be a trade. Yeah, see? So he didn't really want to go for the rest there, but in his brain he was like, if I go for the rest, I'll trade it. Like, so now he reset the %. So now he's at, this is actually a good situation for Puff. If you're last stock to last stock with Puff, she's extra strong because of the rest. Here, look at this, guys. This is sick. So look, Cody knows he doesn't have center, but Hbox... The percents are a little weird. Don't worry about it too much. Hbox could double SDI, up air down, and live longer, but he's not good enough, so it doesn't matter. So look at it. So look, Cody lasers him. So look, this is how you so look at Puff's movement is a cone. So look, yeah, I'm gonna restream the match as soon as it starts. Look, Puff's movement, Puff can only drift right here. This is as far as Puff can drift. And look at where Cody is. So even if Hbox drifts all the way over, he'll either have to do a pound right here, or he'll have to jump again. And so Cody knows that he's safe here. And now, okay, yeah, he does a mix-up here. Hbox try... What? So look at this. Hbox thinks... Look, Hbox sees that Cody is spacing directly out of his range. So what his guess here is that Cody is going to keep staying out of his range, and then he goes for this, because this... Drugged Fox taught me the cone thing, by the way. But look, he goes for this side B to go slightly further than you would think that the cone can put you. Hey, Chi Guy 133, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that a lot. I love getting subs. It makes me feel good for streaming. Even like one sub, I'm like, nice, that was a good stream. So like, Hbox does this side B to like reach further than the cone would be, but Cody went for center stage. So now Hbox is stuck in the he's stuck in the corner. Okay, he got out of the corner. Look, he does it again. Because look, so look, Cody is outside of his range. Look, he knows that if he lands here, Cody can dash dance out of the range. Hey, Disco Tech Chase, thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the analysis. So look, so he knows that Cody is probably going to dash out of his range again, and that's why he goes for this. This is to catch someone playing right at the tip of the cone. But Cody moved backwards just enough to get out of the way. He keeps going for it. He did 3 of those. Like, it's so annoying sometimes when he does that. Like, that's just lazy. So look, notice how Cody is staying perfectly. Look at that. And look at, once Hbox decides to do another jump, he's kind of stuck. Look, he's waiting. And he does this jump. Cody knows that he's going to have to come down, and he gets him. Cones of Dunshire. Yeah, I like that too. Okay. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is... Can somebody tell me when the stream is going to be on? Let me look at... VG Bootcamp, right? It's VG Bootcamp. Okay, they're not started yet. That's fine. Does Cody, you, and other foxes count jumps for Puff while she's airborne? Well, I mean, it starts at 8 for him, so it's like 5 for me, I'm pretty sure. Basically, Puff has 5 airborne jumps, and the first 3 are pretty beefy, and the last 2 are very tiny. So you don't... Counting them isn't really a big deal, but you kind of notice when she's using up more than 3, you know? So look at this, guys. Notice this threat cone. Look at this. Hbox is right here. So look, Puff's threat cone off of this is right here. And that's what he does, but you can CC at low percents. Notice how he goes for it again? Look at this. He traps you in the corner, and he sees the shield, and he goes, well, you're not going to wave dash in because I'll grab you. So what he does is he reads this full hop again, but Cody knows that Hbox goes for this, so Cody doesn't do it. You're still going to see him try this a bunch when you watch the set, okay? Look, he does it again. Look at that. You see? Cody knows not to jump there. Very important against Puff not to jump. Look. See? Now Cody has him in the corner, and it's not wise for Puff to go for that up air read in the corner, and so Cody knows that, and that's why he did the full hop approach as soon as Puff is in the corner. Because he has to back air out of the corner instead of the up air. So look, Cody knows how to play around the platform game, and that's what he's doing. See, notice how Hungrybox... This is another mix-up Puff has. If you go slightly outside of her... Notice how Cody is always perfectly outside of this cone. So Hbox can't just hit him with random back airs. He has to go for the mix-up here, and that's why he does this dash attack. But Cody is still ready for it. The bad thing about this dash attack is that the pound also hits shield here, but the other mix-up is to grab here. So if he had done a grab here, he would have gotten it. That's the mix-up Puff has. Really bad idea to do it at a percent where you can get shield grab, though. That dash attack was a horrible plan. Way too aggressive. Like, this matchup is basically whether Hbox can get up throw rests or up air rests. That's basically the whole thing. And sometimes back throw games, but it's not that important. So this is why I think Fox kind of bodies Puff on this stage. You just put 50 on Cody, that's cool. Is because Puff can't actually catch Fox, and Fox can kind of just use the entire stage. Like, I think Puff is a lot scarier on the small stages. On a stage like this, like, versus most characters, Puff is broken here, but versus Fox, she's really not. Okay, Cody misses the cancel. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. That was a nice combo. That was a good combo by Hbox. Look, he gets this. You can SDI up to get out of this, but it's actually really tricky. I don't really know why, but it is. So he gets the regrab. It's weird. I think he could have just up aired this again. Like right here. This I don't know. But maybe. But anyway, he goes for this, but he gets this. That's really good. He gets the double up air into that. That was really, really good. That was very bad. He shouldn't have gone for that up air. I think he might have meant to turn around and back air or something like that. He uses Z rather than the C stick, I think, so that could be why. I'm not sure. Maybe yeah, don't quote me on that. I'm not sure why he did the up air there. Dude, okay, this is just straight up just put 60 on Hbox. Cool. Look at this. So this is just straight up bad by Hbox. It's like, sure, if you get it, you're gonna get the kill, but also, like, Puff shouldn't be risking herself at this percent where she could just back air Fox out of the air and get a kill. So look, he gives up this whole stock just because of that. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I thought that was like an ad or something. So that was just bad play by Hbox. Yeah, and this is why I think that Hbox... Yo, what's up? I think this is why Hbox doesn't have a really great counter pick in this matchup, whereas Cody does, because Cody pretty much always wins on FD, but Dreamland isn't Puff favored like it used to be. People really think that this matchup is really Puff favored on this stage, and it's not. That is kind of crazy. It's like, if Wispy hadn't been here, Cody needs to DI out here, or he gets rested out of this down throw. But because Wispy pushed them to the edge, he gets away with this because Hbox is afraid of falling off from a rest. It's just kind of like a bizarre Wispy situation. Yeah, and that happens. Oh, I was thinking, I was like, is he really... Nexus just donated, just put 5 on Fiction. Let's go, Nexus. Appreciate that, man. How long will we freeze Dreamland? It also creates this really annoying rumble. Good reaction by Hbox there. Wow, okay. How does he get that grab? That was a good grab. Or a good punish, anyway. That was so good not to rest there. And then he gets that trade on that. That was crazy clutch by him. I can't believe he won that game. One sec. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Okay, where was I? I think the match was probably starting soon, right? let's take a look. Okay, they're doing like a pregame show with Chillin' and Toph. Alright, that's fine. Do you guys want me to turn that on or keep watching this? I can do commentary on their commentary. Can you give us a fiction version of the pregame show? Yeah, sure. Okay. Let me turn off this music. Let me think. What kind of... Is there good music for the pregame show? Okay. So, basically, the storyline going into this, guys, is that, so, Hbox obviously got ranked first in the world for like 3 years in a row, and historically hasn't had to practice that much because of Jigglypuff, and, we always knew that Cody, basically even when Cody wasn't as good, it was fairly obvious that, like, if there was going to be a Fox to beat Hungrybox, it was going to be Cody, because basically Toussaint was his practice partner for such a long time when he was getting better at the game. And, like, basically, outside of Lucky, he's the only Fox in history to have a Puff practice partner, and so that makes a huge difference. And so we knew for a long time that Cody would probably be the Fox to beat Hbox, but he lost to him the very first time, and then the second time he actually won it, and then basically at every tournament after that, I'm pretty sure Hbox clutched it out until the net play era, where Cody kept grinding, and Hbox has been playing Ultimate a lot more and streaming. And so here's the thing, is that if you watch Hbox's recent sets, I actually did like an analysis of him versus None. He's not that much worse. His neutral is actually pretty similar, and he's actually used to make quite a few mistakes in neutral also. The difference is that when he gets a hit, his refinement on hit is not quite as good. Like his edge guarding and his movement off platforms, it's not quite as precise. So there's basically the sense that Hbox has gotten slightly worse, like he's a little bit worse, and then everyone else has been grinding really hard, and like basically like the level Cody is at pretty consistently right now should beat Hbox even at his best, or at least have extremely close sets with him every time. And so Hbox is not at his best right now, and that's why it seems to be Cody favored. But Hbox also basically has been famous for years for not practicing and still performing really well under super high pressure sets, partially because he can scratch his nose during neutral and camp with Puff, and partially because he's Hungrybox, and he's very good at using that extra time he can get from camping with Puff to align himself in such a way that he can start getting reads to get wins. I do think that he's had periods of time where he looked like really good as a player, and there's been periods of time where he looked not very good as a player, but sort of because of the nature of Puff, a lot of times I think that he was able to clutch those out by not needing tons of tight tech skill and tons of refinement. Like he could just sort of play with his brain and then be able to use like up throw rest and stuff like that to win. And so we're basically at a point where basically can Cody's consistent practice and analysis and stuff like that defeat Hungrybox, who has typically shown a much stronger tournament mentality when under a ton of pressure. So Hungrybox has the advantage in history on his mental game, but Cody has the clear gameplay advantage. And so it's basically about whether Cody can maintain enough mental game until he can maintain his mental game well enough to use his advantages in the game to win. So this is obviously tech skill practice, so they're hand warming right now. Oops, I'm going to turn on the camera. I didn't realize that got turned off. So, Yeah, so here's the thing, is that lately, I think Cody has been over-practicing a little bit. And so, specifically yesterday, his mentality was kind of bad. He's been talking about how he needs a break. He was getting very frustrated playing against Toussaint and Zane. And that's not necessarily indicative of how he'll play today. But it does show that, like, the case that Hbox wants is a frustrated Cody, where Cody's mental game crumbles just enough for Hbox to get a win despite having less in-game skill currently. So that's basically the match we're watching, is can Hungrybox get Cody to crumble mentally or not? And that is the set we're watching, because if Cody does not crumble, and I think it's been pretty clear watching their past few sets, if Cody does not crumble, he will win. Oh. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay, so, let's just ow. my eyes. So I think making fun of people's haircuts is wrong, but, that was just shocking. That was a little shocking. I gotta admit, it's shocking. Okay, let me regain my composure. See, if Cody could see that camera right now, it's possible that Hungrybox would have a slight win over his mental game just by him seeing his hair. But thankfully, Cody is not looking at the stream and does not know that Hungrybox's hair looks like that. So that puts him at a little bit more of an advantage than the rest of us. Like, okay. I think it's bad to make fun of people's appearance, like how they look. Like, if somebody looks really grungy and they don't put any effort in, then I think it's bad to make fun of their haircut. But I also think that it's just the trendy haircut where you shave the sides of your head, and then he has almost like a bowl cut kind of thing on top. Like, I don't think that's the wave, personally. Chillin', going for the 60-year-old man haircut right now. So, embracing his role as an old 30-year-old something man in the community. And Toph looking like Toph, so he has an old lady bed too. I doubt that's his bed. I'm guessing that's I mean, does he live with his girlfriend or something maybe? I don't know. But Toph clearly has a lot more energy when he talks, so Chillin' literally looking like he's like 60. The light doesn't help either because it makes it. Shelly and him broke up? Well, okay, I'm not gonna get into that on stream. I did not know that, but okay. Anyway, we have Hungrybox with his fresh haircut, most likely unrelated to the game, but when you combine it with the shirt, I almost think that he's trying to give himself a certain mental image to get himself to play better. Like, the hair plus the shirt plus the AirPods is like, I think Hungrybox is really trying to get in the zone that, like, he's got to, harness all of his testosterone to defeat Cody's virgin levels of practice. So that's the only possibility here for him, pretty much. So it's just like, okay, yeah, he's clearly trying to Chad mode it. He's rubbing his hands together as a bait to imply that he has tech skill. Okay, Cody doing the cough. For those of you who don't know about the cough, Uber, thank you for the Prime. I have the cough also. The cough is a nervous response because your throat tightens up and therefore you have to do the cough. So I would say Cody is somewhat nervous. He doesn't look like he's having an anxiety attack, but he does look a little bit nervous. Hungrybox is looking a bit nervous too. So he's trying to mask it up though. Yeah, Hungrybox clearly. I mean, there's no icing before the set has started, and this is also like a 1st to 6. So, but Cody played Toussaint for like 2 hours before this, and Hungrybox has not practiced against any top players. So, what do you think the story is behind Hungrybox unbuttoning the top 2 buttons? I already described it. Between the shirt, the AirPods, and the haircut, Hungrybox is clearly going for a high testosterone build. He feels like if he appears high test, then probably will be able to play high test, and I think that is his goal. See him going for those up airs on the full hop. So, he's playing around the platforms, going heavily for up airs. Cody looks like he's playing pretty well. Okay, that was really scary. He was in the corner, and he's in the corner, and see, look at Hungrybox going for the up airs. So look at all those up airs, and then the up throw rest. So Hungrybox is basically going for. He really wants the lead like quickly in this game. I haven't seen any semblance of like trying to wait Cody out or play the careful game. Now it's coming out a little bit, but at the beginning he was very much going for. Okay, yeah, so for those of you who don't know, basically since Hungrybox lost to Hacks that one time, the way he plays this matchup when he's playing super serious is he almost exclusively camps the platform, the side platform. It's debatably not as good. Okay, he goes for a very lazy fair there, and Cody catches him. It's debatably not as good as playing partially grounded, but it's a lot easier, and you don't have to worry about Cody's aggression. So I think, whew, that was nasty. I think Cody is basically super on him right now in terms of his dash dances and his habits. So, okay, he should have drilled the edge there, but he basically kind of went for an execution test there instead of, yeah, Mango's B-Dash, yeah. Like, look at that. Okay, so remember you guys I talked to you about that thing where he does the back air, and then Puff has the mix-up where he goes for the dash attack afterward because Fox is going to be out of his range. But he went for it super blindly without really paying enough attention. So, okay, Hungrybox is losing a bit of his composure already. You can see it. Look in the player cam. You can actually see him losing a bit of composure because he's not playing the game plan. Like, he clearly started the match by going up to the platforms, and he's already losing it and going for... he's totally fighting Cody in the center stage and going for like scraps. Like he's clearly already irritated. Like I can tell that he's already very irritated, which is not a good sign for him. Okay, see, that's another mix-up. No, you should have seen him lean back when he lost the stock. Yeah, cortisol rising, exactly. So I think that it actually makes it very doubly clear why Hungrybox chose his outfit, haircut, and AirPods for this set. So like it ties into what I was saying earlier, is basically I think he could subconsciously tell that this was going to happen, and he was doing his best to avoid it. So okay, so basically Hungrybox hasn't made any progress towards breaking Cody's mental game this game so far. So so far this game, basically everything has gone according to the matchup, and if things go according to the matchup, Cody's going to win. So, okay, he got the kill there. Yeah, and look at that cheesy up air. That's very, very cheesy up air. He literally did 0 damage. I'm telling you guys, this entire set is going to be how much damage to Cody's mental game that Hbox can do. And in this game, there was basically no mental damage done. I personally think that Hbox should have started out and played for the long haul. He should have played this game incredibly campy, but instead he went for the read that Cody was choking, and he got an early deficit. The early deficit tilted him a little bit, and he started going in more and got torn apart. And so you saw him going for those up airs early, and then he sort of defaulted to just sort of going for back airs and trying to hit him. Okay, so notice how Cody moved outside of the cone, and then he was able to grab the back air. That time he didn't. He was able to not totally move outside the cone. So yeah, basically Cody's playing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he catches it. So That's not actually going to do any damage to Cody's mental game because he needs one more. If he can get, if Hungrybox can basically get one more right here, notice how he keeps going for that same drift on the back air. It worked twice last stock, but I really don't think it's really what he wants to be going for. He really needs to get on the ground more, crouch more, and get some full hop reads, and he's not going for those, so... the thing is you're going to get hit by those back airs, but at low percent, it's not that relevant. See, now he's playing super safe. This is what Hungrybox was looking for last game. He wanted the early lead so that he could, this is what he wanted last game. Oh, he lived that? Oh, Cody should have upbeat earlier. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, great tech chase. I've been seeing Cody do that really well recently. So, basically, if that rest had killed, Hungrybox would have gotten the little bit of mental damage that he wanted. But Cody did a really good, oh, see, that's not good, man. So, Wispy, making things look funny, but, not a great rest by Hungrybox. You saw in the last set that when that same situation came up, Hungrybox did a side B there instead of a really bad dash attack. Wow! Hungrybox is losing the mental game a lot right now. Okay, he's back to the platform. He needs, it's 1-0 Cody. If Hungrybox wants to win this, he needs to stop what he's doing. He needs to have a game plan, because he started with the mentality, went with the hair. This is it. He's dead. Oh, I thought Cody had the tech chase. Cody's been hitting that tech chase almost every time recently. Getting too deep for public consumption. Oh, Cody misses his angle slightly. Okay, Hungrybox, if Hungrybox can get this kill, I would say he actually has a little bit of an edge mentally. So, ooh, just slightly misses that. That was a big deal. But oh, he got the full hop out of Cody. Okay, so even though he missed that up air, the full hop that he baited out right there, that's a really good sign for him moving later into the set. Any of those full hops that he can get Cody to do works really heavily in his favor for later. Okay, should be okay. I thought he was gonna go for the rest there for the mental damage, but he didn't, and he's probably gonna die here. Oh no! Okay, so okay. I'm not going to say that's mental damage, but I do think that Cody has pretty much given up this game, and that's a really good sign for Hbox. So, I don't think that Cody gave up the game completely. I think there's a little bit where Cody's saying, okay, I probably will lose this game, and he's planning to set around that. See, look, okay, you guys notice that as soon as Hungrybox starts to think that he actually did maybe get a little mental damage, then he starts to go for the more safe strategies, or at least he seemed to be, and now he's kind of... So, like, what he wants here is now he wants Cody to sort of get exhausted while he's going into the comeback. So he's like, okay, look, if you want to actually win this game, I'm going to make you really work for it. And what he wants is basically to tire Cody out and get him feeling a lot less comfortable. So he's tacking on this damage. Notice how Cody's throwing out these up smashes. That's not what Cody was doing last game. There's some clear mental damage that's actually been done to Cody here. The more so than I expected. I didn't think that he would be doing that much. So that might be proof that Cody is tilting a little bit more than, you know, you might expect from like that. So that's like a little bit back in Hbox's favor. At first, it was definitely in Cody's favor, but obviously Hbox is going to win this game. But it looks like he's got a little bit of damage on Cody. So we'll see if Hungrybox can keep this up into the next game or not. We'll see how well he can maintain the mental advantage that he's got. I think the side B, because that side B was a little lucky, I think that might have actually gotten a little bit of more mental damage than he could have gotten otherwise. So this game will be on FD. This is first to 6. So this next game will be on FD. This is a huge advantage for Cody. If Hbox wins this game, it's not looking good for Cody. I don't think Hbox... What is... Did they Photoshop his chin? That looks like a weird angle. Anyway, I think that Cody has a big advantage on FD, like a really big advantage. My guess is that Hungrybox is going to once again play in the corner, and I think he'll play really low. So I think he'll probably do the crouching thing in the corner, at least stock 1. I think stock 1, he's going to be looking for Cody maybe being a little bit desperate. By the end of last game, Cody was actually being a little bit desperate. So I think Hungrybox wants to maintain that, and Cody wants to reset to neutral and not be tilted. He's really got to avoid being tilted right now. Do I think the set length hurts Cody? No, I actually think it probably helps him unless he gets tilted. Like, Cody actually plays all day, every day. So, like, a couple months ago, they had a set. I think it was a couple months ago, maybe like a month ago, 2 months ago, I don't remember. Cody, they played a set, and Hbox won the first set of Grands, and then Cody won the second set. And that's not what you're used to seeing against Hbox. Normally, if Hbox makes it to second set of Grands, he's going to win. So, there's always the chance that Cody... Yeah, it looks like Toph is sweating. It's really hot today here in SoCal, so I don't know how hot it is where Toph is, but it's pretty hot here today. I have 2 fans on me. But, what was I saying? Yeah, so here's the thing with Cody is, this is how I've typically beaten Cody in the past, is you need to manipulate his emotions. He's one of those people who can get tilted, so you really want him to get tilted. But the thing is if you go for too long and his tilt kind of runs out, like, if Cody runs out of emotional energy to tilt, you guys might have seen this at, like, that summit where Cody did really well, or other tournaments, where Cody will be freaking out, his face is red, he's going, you know, he's losing, and then he's complaining on Twitter, all this stuff, and then he kind of runs out of energy, and then he just plays the game, and he just starts beating people. And so it's like, you've gotta... What Hbox needs is he has to, excuse my use of the term, he needs to milk he needs to milk out as much of the frustration that he can. Okay, notice so basically what Hungrybox needs right now is he needs a steady burn of Cody rage. You don't want to max out the Cody rage. You need to sort of steadily burn it through these next 5 wins that he gets. So, notice how he's playing really safe now. He doesn't care about the damage. What he wants... Notice how... Okay, Cody, come on, man. Come on, Cody. This is precisely the amount of Cody tilt that Hbox wants. This is the tilt... The reason why Hungrybox isn't going for a lot right now is because if he can maintain this level of Cody tilt... Cody's not triggered by a loss on Dreamland. I think he might have been slightly triggered by that side B kill. So this is the level of tilt that Hbox wants. If Hbox can maintain this level of tilt, he will be able to win this game. So, okay, he gets the lead. Notice how Cody doesn't seem very comfortable. Come on, Cody. Okay, I'm glad he stopped there. I'm glad he stopped. Notice, this is what Hbox needs. Hungrybox is... He's doing his best to use Cody's... Yep. He's doing his best to use Cody's emotions against him. Notice how Cody just wiped his brow like that? There's a little bit of that. Should Cody burn through his tilt? That actually might be a good idea. Like, to just go full tilt this game and get it out of the way, but... Okay, you gotta stop full hopping. Look at all these full hops. He's going back to his default of full hopping a lot. He needs to focus on just building damage. Right now, see, the problem is that Cody has been playing against Toussaint all day, and Toussaint gives him these scuffles. And Hungrybox is not gonna give him the stuff. Dude, I'm predicting this set literally perfectly. So, okay, this is slightly more tilt than Hbox wants from Cody. Just a little bit. This is slightly more tilt than Hbox wants. So, personally, I think that after Hungrybox loses this stock, he will go in a little bit. I think he'll go in a little bit right now to just sort of be like, no, look, Cody, see? He's going to go in a little bit just so that Cody thinks they're fighting again. Then as soon as Cody thinks they're fighting again, he's gonna start camping. Oh, he got the kill. Yep. So okay, so he notice how he went in and started fighting again there. This is the ideal amount of Cody tilt. One sec. Title: Analyzing Cody v Hbox. I literally understand this game so well, guys. Like I can literally tell you exactly what's happening in this set. You're doing a lot of upspeak. I'm not aware of that, but Cody went to next game instantly. Is that a crunch or Hbox strat? It's Hbox. It's definitely Hbox, but also that's just solid play. This is exactly how I would treat Cody in this match. If I was playing this, I would be doing basically exactly the same thing Hbox is doing because it's rational. I mean, there's a reason I'm watching you and not chilling to. I don't know. I'm just happy when things go according to my understanding. Because if I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And Cody's losing? Then it would be it would be confusing. I am a Valor. I don't know what upspeak is, but I am from LA, so if that has something to do with LA. Chillin' looking like a math teacher? Yeah. Yeah, if Cody tried to take control of his tilt and burn it all at once, I feel like it wouldn't work. I agree. Cody needs more time to burn through his tilt, but notice how Hbox did go in. The higher pitch than the rest of it. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's just from my region, dude. Everyone from California, or at least SoCal, does that. If you notice, Mango does that a lot too. Like, if you watch Mango, I can't help it. It's just like a regional thing. Like, it's just literally how I talk. I don't do it all the time, but sometimes it definitely happens. Okay. So, once again, Hungrybox is starting out. He wants to maintain the tilt level. So, right now, Cody is thinking, man, I really wish that Hungrybox would play the game, but whatever. If he camps, I'm just going to laser camp. So, whoa, okay. That's a little aggressive by Cody. I think what Cody wants is he doesn't want to play the rest of the set like this. So, I think what Cody wants... Dude, Cody, you gotta stop. He's... Little too aggressive right now. He's looking like Moki. So, yep, that was way too obvious. That grab was incredibly obvious. Okay, so, yep. Okay, Hungrybox is resetting. He noticed Cody moving on him a little bit. He's dead. Yeah, okay. So, what Cody needed at all costs in this match was not to lose his first stock first. That was what Cody needed. He needed to sit on the other side of the stage and spam lasers. But instead, no! Okay. Yep. Look at this tilt, guys. This is very, very clear what's going on. So, Hungrybox still has the one stock advantage. What? Yeah, no. He has the tilt. He has the tilt factor right now. Very hard. Very, very hard. This is... I would actually say this is a little bit too much. Don't say the set's over. The set is definitely not over, but this is slightly higher level of Cody tilt than I would be comfortable with as Hbox. I would want to ride this out. I'll let Cody camp for a little bit. I think he's going to do the same thing before. What he wants to do is he wants to build damage slowly. Ooh, he got that? Hungrybox basically isn't doing anything of note right now. He's literally purely mind gaming. Like, in the game, he's not doing anything interesting. Okay, that was a good mix-up. Oh, no. Okay, that second shield grab from Cody is really bad. I'm actually pretty disappointed at that. No! This is horrific. This is not what Cody wants at all. No. Cody, okay, Cody needs to dash dance significantly more. He needs to be dash dancing 100 times more. Is it possible for Cody to tilt his shield so the drill doesn't hit his feet? Yeah, you can. But it's tricky. Puff has like a good mix-up there. Okay, what Cody needs to do here... Okay, what I was going to say is what Cody really needs this stock, he needs to get this stock first. To like, oof. So, no, Cody, don't do that. Don't do that. So Cody's a little bit unhappy at that. This is like the perfect zone for Hbox. So all Hbox needs here is he wants to tack on a little bit of damage. That's all he wants. He needed a little bit more. I would actually say that was a bad up smash by Cody, but it worked out really well, so I'm going to say it was a Galaxy Brain read. See, there we go, guys. See, look, Cody moved out of his cone, and he got the side B mix-up. Remember how I mentioned that earlier? There's the out, there's the in-out movement that he does. That's really good. That is, okay, Hungrybox is losing it a little bit. He's actually losing the mental advantage. Look at that tilt. He's actually losing the mental advantage. And look at that. He overcommitted like 3 times at the end, and now the advantage is back in Cody's side. Wow, what a fragile mental game from Hbox. We do not expect such a thing normally. That was really bad. He had a mental advantage for that entire game. It was very clear. Then he got last stock, and he gave it up. He completely gave it up and started playing desperate. Like, remember, guys, you always have to play the game. Never give up on the game and just start throwing out moves. It's a bad idea. Sometimes it'll win you sets, but what'll happen is your brain will like internalize it as like, oh, well, when I'm in the final moments and I'm scared last stock, if I throw out this F smash, the cone I'm talking about is basically the range of Puff's aerial drift. If she's here, how far she can drift. So yeah, it creates a very strong memory that, like, if you just throw this out, you have a really good chance. So basically, Hungrybox gave up on his neutral there. It's showing a surprising shakiness to his mentality. Like, okay, so quick note on this stage, Cody completely dominates Hbox on this stage almost every time they play, despite, in my opinion, this being Puff's best counter pick. So, Cody off to an early start. Okay, I'm actually going to say this is back in Cody's favor because Hbox tilted last game. So even if Cody loses this stock here, I can feel it. It's clearly still in Cody's favor. Yep, look at that bad up air. So a big problem on this stage is that Hungrybox goes for a lot of reads in center stage, but Cody goes for a lot of hitboxes thrown out in center stage. So this stage is always so bad. No, what I'm saying is that what Cody does is, notice how Cody is throwing hitboxes in center stage. Hungrybox also does the same thing, but he loses a lot of the trades there. So, okay, that up smash was great for Cody because Hungrybox is clearly not in a state of mind where he can have that happen to him and not be tilted. So I think that is actually pretty tilting. Notice how Cody didn't full hop out of the corner there. He actually dashed, and now he's at quite a big advantage. Like, this is mentally, this is where Cody sort of takes it. He's playing him on Fountain. Hungrybox is making bad decisions to go to center. In center stage is where Cody is putting all of his hitboxes. Cody just pushes all of his hitboxes straight to the middle, and Hungrybox isn't comfortable enough to play on the corners on this stage for whatever reason. For whatever reason, Hungrybox is not good enough to play in the corners. That edge guard is missing. That edge guard is definitely tilting. Look at that. Hungrybox keeps going to center. He thinks. So here's the thing: is that against a lot of people, they're kind of scared of Hungrybox. So what'll happen is that Hungrybox will go to center, and then that'll force the opponent to the side. And then Hungrybox has center, and his opponent has corner, and that's really bad for him. That's really bad for his opponent. But notice how this stage is historically horrible for Hungrybox against Cody. I think Cody might have won every single game they've ever played here, with the exception of 1 or 2 games. Cody wins there maybe 75% of the time. The thing is on this stage, on the small stages, the cone game isn't as relevant because Jigglypuff can cover the entire stage so quickly. So it becomes a lot more relevant to do mix-ups. And to do, like, quick mix-ups. And Hungrybox consistently throws out stuff in center stage. He doesn't want to get caught under the platform, and Cody's moves are just always there. Cody caught him so many times with center stage, and then Hungrybox finally got Cody cornered, and he got hit by the jab up smash because Cody had a read on him. So it's now 3-2 Cody, and Hungrybox is at a heavy mental disadvantage. So for Hungrybox to win this... game, what he needs to do is he needs to go back to the state that he was in game 3 on FD, where he had that little bit of tilt on Cody. He needs to get the tilt back. If he can't get that tilt on Cody and then start camping again, he will not win the set. I'm telling you guys, Cody is way ahead on Fox Puff gameplay. The only way Hungrybox is going to win this is through the mental damage of that camping. You guys could see it. People were saying the set was over because Cody was clearly crumbling and getting hit by all kinds of basic opening because he doesn't like the uninteractive play. So Hungrybox, what he needs is he needs to win this game if Hungrybox gets a win this game, yo, thanks, Zamu. If Hungrybox wins this game and he gets the first stock on the next game, it could very easily go to Hungrybox. But he probably needs the first stock on this game too. Especially, I don't think it's Dreamland because he won on Dreamland. So I don't know where he's going. I'm not familiar with this system of counter picks. But yeah, so basically Hungrybox, yeah, no, he got tilted at the end of the was it the FD game? What is wrong with you? You missed so much good analysis, Steven. You missed a lot of sick analysis already. Yeah, the end of the second FD game, you could see he started throwing stuff out and dropped it. And he's got to stop. If he wants to beat Cody on Fountain, he needs to play the offstage game a lot better. Like, and by the offstage game, I mean that Hungrybox needs to be comfortable with being on the platform, especially the outer edge of the platform, and then moving off stage, maybe coming back to the top platform, the outer edge of the side platform. But because he's not comfortable with that, it's like the thing is that the small stage usually works in Puff's advantage because her aggression is so much stronger. But his aggression being strong isn't gonna help out when all Cody wants is Hbox to be aggressive because Cody is superior at the matchup. Yeah, most likely, guys, what we're going to see is we're going to see a Battlefield pick, and Hungrybox will camp heavily on the left side platform, if he's wise. If he's not wise, he'll probably go Battlefield and start fishing for back airs. What he needs to do is he needs to do his initial strategy, do a mental reset, go back to back. He always does it on the left platform. So what he needs to do is he needs to go to Battlefield, he needs to have a mental reset, and he needs to play for the up airs. He needs to play around the up air kills from the left platform if he's going to win this. So, you know, he's going for the grabs. Those grabs aren't going to work right now. When Cody's in the zone, you're not going to hit him with those easy grabs. What he needs is he needs an up air, and he's not even at a percent where up air can hit yet. So notice how okay, so he's doing this correctly. Oh, okay, that was good. Oh, okay. Cody does a double jump there. That's actually a really good mix-up, but Hungrybox's up air just still happens to hit it. I'm pretty sure that was the up air for the full hop. Okay, notice how Hungrybox is playing way better around the outer edge of the side platform and off stage. And what he's doing here is he needs this first stock really badly. Oh, okay, he gets lucky. Oh, he misses it? I'm going to blame netplay for that. That was like a really easy edge guard. I don't think Hungrybox should ever miss that. So, okay, notice how Hungrybox almost went in for the back air there, but Cody was really ready with the dash dance up smash. And look at Cody's dash dances. Look at his confidence now. Cody is significantly more in the zone right now, and Hungrybox absolutely needs to break that. So look, notice how Hungrybox is playing in a way that Cody can build damage, but he can't land any kill moves. This is absolutely what Hungrybox needs to be doing right now. So he's doing what he's doing correctly. Okay, that was kind of a weird grab. Cody misses the edge cancel twice. That happens. Hungrybox desperately needs this stock first. He desperately needs it first. Cody's gonna go high. Oh, he didn't go high? I'm very surprised at that. Okay, he's still fine. Hungrybox is getting frustrated because he needs this stock, but he's not dying. So what he needs is he needs either a dash attack here or a back air, or If Hungrybox does not get this first stock and he doesn't trade quickly, it's going to be really bad news. So what he's going to do is he's going to get this... I was going to say he's going to get that stock. How did he miss that? Okay, Cody is not playing super hot right now. Cody started moving around the platform. See, Cody knows, at least in some sense, that Hbox really wants to stock. Okay, this is really good for Hbox. No, I'm actually rooting for Cody, but this is really good. This is really good. Hbox, I was about to say, Hungrybox is going to go to the ledge, and he's going to focus heavily on his corner play. Oh, Cody got that. Okay, if Cody didn't get that, that would be really bad. Because now, the same game as last stock starts over. Hungrybox needs to play to the platform. No, see, he's getting too aggressive. Hungrybox needs to play to the platform and fish for his kill. He needs to mentally reset. I think he's doing it. He needs to mentally reset that this is... Okay, Cody's getting... If Cody gets this kill, like, quickly... this is really bad for Hungrybox. Like, I would say that the set could be over if Cody gets this kill before Hungrybox does. Hungrybox needs this. Thanks for the sub, man. 8 months? Awesome. I appreciate that a lot. Hungrybox desperately wants this kill first, and so basically he's playing. So he's getting more worried. You can see that he's getting more tilted because as his percent rises, okay, as his percent rises, there's a higher chance that Cody can kill him with a random opening. Okay, there we go. This is really, really, really bad for Hbox, but Cody is playing not that well. He's playing way too platform heavy. I was about to say he's playing way too platform heavy because he's still in the zone from the last stock where they were both at high percent. And the fact that he's playing really platform heavy is not good for him. That's actually very good for Hbox. Cody needs to get back on the ground. Okay, he did that. Okay, and Hungrybox did the dash attack, which was not a good idea. Hungrybox needs to calm down and realize that if he keeps playing the solid campy game, he can get back on track. Every time he gets down a stock, he just tilts. Every time he gets down a stock, he super tilts, and he lets Cody do stuff like that. Okay, so here's the thing with Hbox, it's really funny, is he actually usually tilts a little less when he's 1-3 compared to 2-3. So what he wants is he wants to kill here. Okay, really, this is what Hungrybox needs to win this game. Hungrybox needs a kill right here. He doesn't get it. Okay, he needs a kill before he gets hit one more time. He can still kind of do it. If he gets hit one more time, it's over. Okay, what he needs here, he's going to go back to the platform. He needs a grab kill or a rest kill. Oh, he's dead. I was going to say okay, so what I was saying is that he needed the grab kill or the rest kill before he was at a percent where Cody would come back and have a fresh stock where he's just looking for the kill opening. So he didn't get that. And also, if Hbox does the rest and he's at like 40 or 30, that's looking really bad for him. So I think Cody is at four games now, right? Is it 4-1? No, 4-2? 4-2? 4-2, yeah. So, okay, Hungrybox, I was gonna say, so Hungrybox is scarred from playing on Yoshi's against Plup. Okay, so from Hungrybox's perspective, it's the same plan as last game. He needs this first stock really badly, but he needs to not be playing in center like this. Play to the edge, and he'll have a way better shot. He keeps missing those side Bs. Those are killing him this set. Those side Bs are making Cody $5,000 right now. The fact that Hungrybox is missing them. Ooh, that was a crazy drill. Okay, if Hungrybox misses this, that's not a real... He should 100% hit this. Dude, okay, Hungrybox, what he did there is he second-guessed himself. He needs this. Okay, he gets it. Okay, what he's going to do, he's going to go to the ledge. He's going to play as campy as he possibly can because he's already at kill percent. He needs to play in this offstage area over here. He needs to play over here. And, oh, that's really bad for him. Yeah, he almost had it. He needed that. So now it's even. And it's, okay, so he's going for a quick kill while he's at low percent. He wants that situation back. That's the situation that's going to give him the advantage in this game. Notice how he's not throwing out hitboxes in center, which is good. Don't go to center if you don't want to die, Hungrybox. So, Hungrybox, that was a really horrible dash attack. Cody's at 40. Makes no sense to do that dash attack. Okay, if Hungrybox gets this kill, he needs it. If Hungrybox isn't going to get these kills, it's not great. He's still fine. If he takes a couple more damage, it's really bad. Okay, this is really bad for him. If he can get this kill, he's fine. Dude, his control is not there. That's what you get for not practicing. All of these things, the side Bs, that up B, those are things that he should be able to hit as a proficient Puff player, and he's not hitting. Now he's at 60. Right, Cody goes for the kill. He gets the shield poke drill. You got to watch out for the ledge dash up smash. He is a psychopath. I cannot believe he is fighting Cody in center. Cody should not have made that big of a deal out of missing that ledge dash. He's doing really well right now. He needs to make sure not... No. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe that desperate up smash killed. That was a really bad up smash by Cody, and that basically could have given Hungrybox the game. But, yeah, that was the first SD of the set. But it worked. So I'm guessing that's a read on Hungrybox where he knows that those are pretty effective, and so he goes for it, or he just knows that that's a good read on Puff in general. Hungrybox is one hit away from being at kill percent again, and he knows it. He knows that if he doesn't get this exact opening... Oh, that's it. That's the stock. Okay, so this is... Hungrybox can still win this game if he gets the kill before he takes too much damage. Up air? Oh, went for the grab there. I grab again? Okay, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign that he's going for all those grabs. If he takes 20 more damage, this game's over. That's it. All right. He basically needs a miracle to win at this point. He needs a combo. He can't rest anymore. He needs basically a back throw kill. Yeah, no, he's already at kill percent. He needs a back. He needs a... Whew, I was gonna say he needs an aerial. Yeah, if you're not able to do that... Yep. Yeah, maybe you should practice, Hungrybox. Maybe you should practice. That game was entirely possible for Hungrybox to win, and he completely actually gave it up. And like I said, if Hungrybox isn't gonna do everything perfectly, Cody will destroy him. Cody is better at the matchup. Currently, there is literally 0 mental damage on Cody. All of the previous mental damage of the camping and stuff like that, you guys could feel it. Hungrybox, if he had correctly harvested Cody's emotions there, he would have 100% won this set, and everyone could feel it. But he now has absolutely nothing. He needs the mental damage. The thing is, guys, the fact that it's 5-2 doesn't mean anything. I mean, it means that Cody is very close to a win, but so what Hbox needs to do now is he needs to get that... Notice how he got that kill? That was his thing. He got that kill. He was ahead 3-2. He needed that so badly, or it might have been 4-3. He needed that so badly. Cody did the random up smash and got the kill, and Hungrybox... That's what keeps happening, is like, if Cody gets an advantage, Hungrybox goes, whatever, he's just got the advantage. And then he drops the game. When Hbox has the advantage, yeah, it's almost over, Ben, sorry. Thanks for the sub, thanks for the 3 months. So, when Cody gets behind, he gets a little bit desperate, but it's been working out for him, and he resets it. So the thing is once it's reset at 3 stocks to 3 low percent, 2 stocks to 2 low percent, Hungrybox needs to play the same game. Like it's at 4, like he starts out these games at 4 stocks to 4, and he's playing it correctly. Then he goes down to 3 stocks to 3 or 2 stocks to 2, and he's playing it like an idiot. And it's like, that is not the mental strength he needs to win this. It's like, that is very, very wrong. If 3 stocks to 3 is the same as 4 stocks to 4, and Hungrybox is not treating it that way. It's like, so if Cody takes the first stock, Hungrybox gives up. If Hungrybox takes the first stock, Cody has been getting these quick comebacks, and like, I get that Hungrybox is disappointed because he doesn't get to do the thing that he did game 2 or whatever, game 3, but you can't let that break you. You have to say, okay, he made it back, but there's a reason why I got the advantage in the first place, and I need to keep that advantage so that I can go, instead of being 4-3, if he evens it up, you're at 3-3, you play careful, you use the platforms, you go for waveland up airs and stuff like that, and you bring it to 3-2. Then when you're at 3-2, you're at like 40 or 60% at 3-2, and you don't let Cody get the random kill. The next time, like Cody's random kills, these random up smashes and stuff like that, they can't work forever. If Hungrybox consistently kept getting 1 stock ahead, and then Cody evens it up, and then it's 1 stock again, and then it's evened up, and then it's 1 stock again, and then Cody goes for a random up smash and gets rested, now Hungrybox is up 2 stocks, and he basically has a free win by camping that game. So this is clearly what's going on, is that they still have the mouse in the middle of the screen. That's really funny. I mean, I don't care if people don't like the mouse, but I'm not going to have the mouse during this while I'm doing commentary. But I'll definitely have it when I'm doing Unranked. So, okay, but to explain it, Hungrybox... Oh, notice how Hungrybox is totally icing him right now? This is sort of his last resort. So what Hungrybox needs to do is he needs to play that solid game where if he gets this first stock, he knows that Cody will go for a random thing to try to smack him and take it back. Icing is very lame, yes. He knows that Cody will try to take it back. And so what he needs to do is he needs to get the first stock and then play like otherworldly campy, win a mix-up, get the kill, be up 4-2. Then Cody will take his stock. Now he's at 3-2. Then it's 3-1 by playing campy, getting the kill, and like just slowly do that. If Hungrybox can get Cody to tilt just a bit, he will be in a massive advantage because... So here's the thing, guys. Cody was talking about yesterday. He feels he has this problem. He feels he has a problem where he can't clutch things out. He got reverse 3-0'd by Mango recently. He loses Game 5 last stock to Zane pretty much every time in their last money match of the day. And not saying every time, but you know, like he does it enough that he's started to say to himself that I can't close things out, that I struggle to close things out. And it's true, but you also never want to start telling yourself that. So Cody knows he has only one more game. So there's a lot of pressure on Cody right now. So here's how the rest of the set is going to go. If Hungrybox plays to his game plan and does not make another easy mistake on an edge guard. Okay, Hungrybox needs to get this stock first. Okay, that was a horrible back air. Hungrybox, it might be over. That was a really, really, really bad back air. Hungrybox absolutely needs to play the platform game. He absolutely needs to get this stock first. Horrible up smash. Horrible grab. Everything here is just garbage. This is so over. Hungrybox is an idiot, at least right now. He's being an idiot right now in this set. What is he doing? Now he's behind and he's giving up. Like, he had a very clear plan at the start of the game. He had a very clear plan, and he immediately threw it away and starts trying to fight Cody. That's not going to happen. Like, this set will be over if Hungrybox throws this game away, and he already threw away one stock of it. Cody is not going to choke it at this point unless Hungrybox makes him choke. And he's not making him choke. He's not at all. If he gets this, he has a decent shot. Oh, is he dead? Is he dead? He's dead! He's totally just being bad, dude. Well, I mean, good job to Cody. This is over. This is completely over. This is over. And I know that people say, it can go any way, it can go any direction. This is over. This is completely over. Cody has completely won the set. I can see it in the way Hungrybox is moving. I can see it in the way he's doing his mix-ups. Look at him. He did a back air forward smash, and Cody is at 0. This is over. Hungrybox is completely mentally broken. Completely. He's not playing his strategy. He's not playing Puff correctly. He is completely mentally broken, and he doesn't even go for the check chase there. He gave up. This is over. This is over. Cody is just playing normal, and Hungrybox is literally completely not playing the game. Like, this is why you practice. This is why you practice entering tournaments and entering smaller events and practicing your mental strength. This is so over. Hungrybox, I called basically this entire set. But Hungrybox, yep, and he gave it up completely. Yep. That was easy for Cody. It could have been harder because Hungrybox had the advantage in games 2 and 3. He had the mental advantage over Cody. He completely had the tilt in Cody going. I would have used that to complete the set. I would have used that to completely win this money match. I did not bet on Cody, no, because I knew he was going to win, but I'm not going to bet on it. I would rather be unbiased rather than like super rooting for Cody just because of that. Well, the thing is what I was saying is that could have happened. It was just, did you guys see the tilt? Do you guys see the lack of refinement in a player that was, you know, at one point the best player in the world? Like, this is a washed best player. This is what it looks like. This is where someone throws away all of their work for years because they lose sight of what made them good. Like, they lose sight of the fact that what made Hungrybox so good was that he would play his game plan. He would be down 1 stock to 4, and he would be playing the platform game. He'd be slowly eating away at you. He wouldn't be going for freaking back air to forward smash at 0. Like, it's hard to watch. I'm very happy for Cody. I'm really glad that Cody won. Oh, yo, what's up, Adam? Nice to hear from you, dude. I might win tomorrow. I'm not playing it super. I'm not going super serious. But anyway, guys, this is frustrating. It's frustrating because Hungrybox needs to look deep inside himself, and he needs to realize that the reason he won for so long was because he was able to maintain his game plan. He managed to not get tilted. This new era where he's allowing himself to get tilted, that is what is losing him these games. He had the advantage, he lost it, he gave it up, and he just let it all crumble. And like Cody, he had Cody at the brink. Game 3, that was the breaking point. The best player in the world can beat Cody there, but Hungrybox could not. So anyway, that is the set, guys. I analyzed it from beginning to end. I analyzed the previous set. I showed this is what Hungrybox is going to go for. This is what Hungrybox needs to go for. This is the way to beat Cody. This is the way to not beat Cody. And you saw how it played out. So I hope you guys enjoyed that